friends, welcome back to my channel. As you know, I'm Tony, and you probably noticed that I don't typically post that often. I think we need to change that. What you would notice if you go back in my video history is none of my videos are really about me. They're more or less about everybody else, whether it was kids or Gene or video games, or none of that actually really had to do with who I was as a person, and I don't think I like that. So let's start over. We're gonna refresh. We're gonna cut back to the beginning. And if we're gonna start a story from the beginning, we might as well start the story from the beginning. I wanna tell you about what I've been doing for the last couple of years. I haven't really been too public about it, but I've been chasing my dreams, my goals. I turned 36 years old and realized that there had to be more than life than collecting a paycheck and sitting on the couch watching TV every day. I started a journey towards musical theater, something I didn't really know I was interested in, but eventually ended up falling in love with. What ended up happening, I got into a community theater production and it just grew from there. But we gotta start from the beginning, and I'm gonna get vulnerable with you for a minute here. I grew up in a very small town, and in that town, there really wasn't much of a budget for theater or choir or anything like that, but I always really loved to sing. I wasn't really the sports kid. I was the kid who was up in his room blaring music and just like singing out to it as loud as I could. I actually remember one time my stepmother knocked on the door and was like, "Are you okay?" Because I was belting Winona. I know. I get it. So in 7th grade, I joined choir. I was one of 2 boys who joined choir. The other boy was a little thicker than I was and a little bit meatier and actually a little bit more athletic, whereas I was, I don't know, like a whopping 100 pounds. And so every time I would leave choir, there was a bully waiting for me who would pretty much beat the crap out of me every single day after choir, because boys don't sing choir, it's a girly thing to do, and that's stupid. Eventually, I gave up. I was good at it. I made it to honor choir and was nominated and should have gone to National Honor Choir, but I gave up because I got tired of being beat up every day. And I didn't really have any champions to push me to do better, to craft something that I was naturally good at. So I quit. And I always kind of regretted that because I'm good at it. And years and years, 20 plus years goes by, actually, 25 years has gone by, and I decided, I should probably do something that makes me happy as opposed to watching every episode of Lost or, every movie. Just watching TV relentlessly and clocking in and out to a 9 to 5 that didn't give a crap about me, and quite frankly, I didn't give a crap about it. So fast forward to about 36 years old, and I started taking private voice lessons. Didn't really take too well. The person that I took voice lessons from, I don't think really understood my goals. I think this person was a little jaded from the theater industry, and so it was fantastically expensive and I didn't really get much out of it. But what it did do is put me in contact with a little community theater production of Young Frankenstein. And really they just needed somebody to stand there and sing. I was part of the ensemble. I really didn't have to sing very well, actually, and I didn't. But it was a great time, so much so that I absolutely fell in love with it. And over the course of the last 2 years, I've started started putting puzzle pieces in place to eventually make theater my career. I'm not there yet, but those are the stories that I want to tell you. I want to tell you about how I have been crafting my body to become the best that it can possibly be to handle the rigors of musical theater, dancing and singing, and the amount of breath control it takes, and the physicality of it all means that you have to be in tip-top shape to be the best. I want to tell you about, I finally did find somebody who connects very well with me in singing lessons. I want to tell you those stories. I want to tell you the uncomfortable nature of trying to become a dancer. I'm in the process of trying to learn ballet, and I want to share those stories with you. So let's start from the beginning. I'm 2 years in. I gave myself a 5-year goal to make it to the stage and do this professionally. And with 3 years left, I think I'm on my way. So my goal is to upload a video weekly to talk to you about my journey, to share these goals with you, to hopefully provide some inspiration to those folks who don't want to do the 9-to-5, who want to achieve their dreams, and it doesn't really matter that they're not making a ton of money. They just want to feel fulfilled. So share this video with people. If you like what you've heard today, please give me a thumbs up and follow me on this journey. I'm very excited to share it with you. And we'll talk to you in a week. Bye.